Hello, my lovely Wolfpack, and welcome to Wolfpack Eats, brought to you by Wolfpack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your chef today again, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I can't wait to get started. But before we do, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. All right, today, guys, we are going to be making, I don't know what to call it. It's basically, this Mexican casserole dish that I've been making lately. We're going to use a lot of the same ingredients from yesterday's episode of Wolfpack Eats. That's why I wanted to make it. We had a lot of extra like vegetables and sauce and fajita seasoning. We had a lot of extra steak. So we had a lot of extra stuff. So we just wanted to use it up, so I figured I'd use it to make a video for you guys of another recipe episode. So let's get started here. First, we're just gonna get some water going. We're gonna boil. See here, sorry, this is really hard to do. Sorry guys, I don't have a cameraman, so I just have my stupid camera on a stand, so you guys, I always like to throw in a little salt in the water. We're just going to use this water to boil up some noodles. We like some noodles. Alright. Okay. That should be enough water, I think. So we're just going to put that over here. We're gonna move our camera. Yeah, this is the worst way to try to do this, but just bear with me here, guys. Alright. Let's see if I can get the camera to the stove at least. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna get that water going. We're gonna let that boil. We're gonna set this to, let's see here, where is the button? I can't find the knob I'm trying to turn. There we are. Let's set that on high. Alright, we're gonna let that water boil quick, and I'll be right back with you guys in a second. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do here while we're waiting for that water to boil is I got some of our steaks from last video that we're soaking in a seasoning and marinade. Yeah, we're just gonna use those. I'm gonna chop those up and get those going while our water is boiling. So I'll chop those up real quick, and once again I'll be right back. Okay, so that water is boiling now, and we got our steak all chopped up. So usually I would use ground beef to do this recipe, and basically just make some taco meat. But like I said, since we had some extra steak from yesterday, we decided to just go with that. So we're gonna use, I like to use for this particular casserole, we got the rotini noodles. So we're just gonna use that. I'm gonna use, oh my goodness, sorry, set up the camera here again to open this box, unfortunately. So I'm gonna use, let's see here, I'm gonna use this whole 1 pound box right here, and then I don't know, I'm gonna say like, depends on how big of a casserole you want. I'm fat, so I like to make pretty big casseroles, especially because we usually make casseroles to last like for quite a long time, so that we can have leftovers throughout the week. So I'm going to use another box here of those noodles, and probably not the whole box, but, well, we gotta move this. Probably not the whole box, but I don't know, I'm going to say about, that's like 3/4 of the box, I'd say. So not quite 2 pounds, but You know. I don't know, actually, I'm going to do a little bit more. Just because I want to make sure. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I like to, I don't know. Sometimes I like to use 2 boxes. It all depends. It all depends here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so give that a little, try to bring you guys closer over here. Give that a little stir. Little stir. Like those noodles moving around a little. You know, yeah, that'll work. Okay. So, oh boy, I gotta get my meat going here. So, turn that on. Alright, we'll get our meat going here, and I will be back again here in a second. We'll let our noodles boil. We'll let our meat start to, these orange pans I got here take quite a while to heat up, so that'll take a minute and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so it looks like our noodles are pretty much done here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them off the burner here. I like to do them about al dente, so that was we only had those going for maybe like 5 minutes, if that. I like to do it al dente because whatever doesn't get cooked will get cooked when you put the casserole in the oven, when it's all mixed up and ready to go. So it'll cook the rest of the way in the oven, so you don't gotta worry about that. So I'm gonna get those dumped out in the thing over here in the strainer, and then you can see our steak here. It's cooking up nice. So usually when it's still pink, that's when I like to add the veggies and whatnot to cook those up a little bit, because they'll cook a lot faster than the meat, obviously. So we'll do that real quick. Alright, so we got our vegetables here from yesterday. Let you guys see those. I love those. Now, usually also I forgot to tell you that we didn't really season the meat at all. We didn't really need to, because it was seasoned in that marinade that I have. But we did have about a half a packet of this fajita seasoning left, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Sorry guys, I gotta say, it is a lot harder to videotape cooking than it is to videotape the news, I gotta say. So we'll just do that here. Throw in the rest of this packet. I'll do about a little bit. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. And I can do, I'm just gonna scoop it out with this. I don't know how much of these veggies we need. I'm gonna do 2, maybe 3 big old scoops, because I am gonna put salsa in this, and that's got some veggies in it too. It'll definitely be, I like it chunker. Chunker, boys. Chunker. Alright. So, there we go. And looks like I still got some extra that I can use for another dish later. I went really overboard on those vegetables the other day for those steak roll-ups. Alright. So, I'll give that a mix up. Mix all those veggies and that meat and the rest of the seasoning packet. Ooh. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. I'm going to try to do this so you guys can see. Like I said, I'm not getting good camera angles because it's so hard to cook and videotape at the same time without a camera dude. Without a camera guy, this is kind of gay. Alright. It looks like that steak's almost done. I'm just going to let those veggies soften up just a bit. Just a bit. Turn that heat up though to about 6. Oh, guys, this smells delicious. Delicioso. Oh, smells so good. So yummy, so yummy. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. Oh, so good, guys. So good. Just gonna keep on stirring here. I like to keep the meat and stuff moving. I like to keep it moving. And we can let it cook a little bit more there. Seems like it's taken forever. Oh, but it looks like it's almost done. Let me see if I can give you guys a better view here. Give you... Yeah, you like that color? I know I do. I like all those different veggies and meat. Oh, it smells delicious. But anyway, just give me a minute, guys. Alright, guys, so we got our meat and veggies are all cooked up. And our nudes, we got our nudes here. I did, when I strained my nudes, I did hit it with cold water so it would stop cooking for a minute. Like I said, I like them a little al dente. Since we're going to be putting them in the... putting it in the oven in a casserole dish anyway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take all the meat and veggies and I'm just going to dump it on into that pan there. Dump it in with our nudes. Okay. Make sure you get all those juices from in there. Yeah. All those juices. All right. Get rid of my pan here. Out of my way. Once again, I'm really sorry for the camera angle, guys. We're just going to mix that all in there, though. Yeah, I think next time I do one of these food videos, I'm going to have the woman or somebody videotape for me. So I'm not sitting here moving the camera around. Get it all in there. All that meat. Get it all up in here. And all those veggies. Okay, so we got all that. So we got some salsa here. Some chunky mild salsa. That's what I'm going to put in there. I'm going to use up the rest of this. I'm just going to use up the rest of this. Yeah, if you guys want measurements, guys, we don't got it. So, your host does not like measuring. I just throw shit in there and see if it works. Wow, it is really hard to get all the salsa out of there. Out of these big old containers. Not very easy. So that looks like about like a cup and a half of salsa there. Like I said, you guys can pretty much make this however you want, dude. Put as much or as less of whatever you want. I like it really hearty and chunky. So that looks like that's not even going to be close to enough sauce. So it's okay. I do here have another one. Another thing of picante salsa, mild. I like quite a bit of spice in that. I'm just going to use the whole freaking thing. That should be enough. That should be enough salsa, hopefully. If it's not, I'm kind of SOL. Kind of SOL. So we'll give that a mix. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely going to be a good amount, I think. I hope. But you want it really mixed up. You want it really, really mixed up. Oh, no. I'm spilling. Yeah, I'd be spilling a lot in this. Yeah, I feel like I should have got another thing of salsa, huh? It's alright. It's alright. I think it'll still be really good. Oh, look at that there, guys. Ooh, it certainly smells good, I will say that. I will say that. Tastes good, too. Let's try a chunk of the noodle here that fell out. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gross. My counters are clean. You can eat off these counters. So what I also got here, get a little spoon quick. I forgot, it doesn't really matter if I have enough salsa or not, because I have this here. I wanted to put a little bit of, this is the sauce that I made yesterday for those fajita steak roll-ups. Smells really good. I'm just going to put a couple of, maybe 2 or 3 scoops of that in there. Give it a little extra wet and a little extra flavor. Maybe 1 more scoop. I don't want to use all of this because this stuff's really good. I would love to use this on tacos or something, or even on like a spicy sandwich of some sort. Yeah. Roasted vegetable sauce. Okay, I'll go that a mix. Give that a little mixy in there. Oh, all the smells coming off this, guys, is freaking amazing. Oh. Alright. Mix it all up really good, because this is how you make casseroles. You just mix a bunch of crap into a pan, throw it in a dish, and bake it. I'm big on casseroles around here. You'll guys find that out. I got a couple of different casserole recipes that I'm going to show you. Alright, then I'm going to add, you guys don't have to do this, but I like spicy. So to add a little extra spice, just a couple of squirts of this Tabasco. That should be enough. More than enough. I really should, for this, I should find some sort of like spicy Mexican sauce. Maybe one day we'll, instead of Tabasco is really more for like barbecue and other stuff, more like American type spicy, but it smells good. It tastes good. You can pretty much put Tabasco on anything as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Make sure it's nice and mixed up, guys. So, most of this, that's the cool thing about these casserole recipes, though, that a lot of it is just, it's not really a lot of cooking. It's mostly just mixing a bunch of stuff in a giant bowl or a giant pan like I got here. Alright, and then one last thing before I dish this up. Just a little lime juice. Just to put all those spices together. Once again, guys, sorry, but I do not measure. So if you're wondering the measurements and stuff, I use my feelings to cook. Give it a little smell. We'll taste one of these noodles. That's really the best way to know how much of everything you should use. Let me see. I'm gonna get a noodle here and taste it. That tastes good. I think that's good. Plenty of everything. All right. There we go. That's all nice and mixed up and ready to dish. Just give me one quick second. All right, we got my casserole dish here. And now all you really need to do, I got some cheese. I got pepper jack cheese for this. And a little bit of shredded Kobe Jack as well for the top. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spoon about half of this in here, half of what's in this pan. If I don't spill everywhere, that would be awesome. About half of what I got in my pot. Alright. I got such a small spoon, I need to find a bigger spoon, but this is the best one I got for doing this, unfortunately. I'm spilling all over the damn place. I'm spilling all over the damn place, guys. Alright, kind of spread this so it's all even there. Another spoonful. Let's see. We can do a bit more. Yeah. You want all that bottom of your casserole dish covered. Woo! I'm trying really hard not to spill, and I'm not doing a good job. Try to get this pot closer here so I don't spill as much. It's filling all those gaps there. Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm starving, by the way, guys. I haven't eaten all day today. I've been a busy wolf. That looks like about half of the pan. Maybe one more scoop over here. I don't know. Like right there. I just like to have it all filled in here. And I almost forgot. While I'm doing this, I should have the oven preheating. I'm going to preheat it to about 425. Or, I think I'm going to do about 400. I don't want to overdo it. Alright. There we go. That's preheating now. So I got about half of it in there. I'm going to take this pepper jack chiz. I'm gonna do, we'll do this. We'll do like that, I guess. I don't know, you guys can do it any way you want. You can do it with any cheese you want. You can do as much or as less. We are Midwesterners here in the Wolfpack, so we go a little crazy on our cheese. Little cheese nuts, if you will. I'm going to do a little something like that. That should be just fine. Just like that. Whatever. There you go. I should have got shredded pepper jack or whatever, but this is what we had. Like I said, mostly we're just using up any extra stuff we had from the steak roll-ups. I had lots and lots of extra, so then I'm just gonna dump the rest of that in there. There we go. Stuff on the bottom, make sure you get it all. Yeah, I want all the vegetables, all that meat, all that sauce. Alright. Oh, no, I still need the spoon. Almost got rid of my spoon. Alright. We spread. We spready. Spready, Freddy. There we go. And then, probably going to use the rest of my pepper jack and the rest of the shredded cheese here. Yeah, I just had some extra shredded Kobe jack, so just going to use that. I would, if I wasn't so broke right now. I would have got like a Fiesta blend or taco blend cheese, shredded cheese, but I had a little extra Kobe Jack, so it's kind of whatever. A little extra Kobe Jack, so we're gonna use that up. This is a very big leftover casserole meal here, but isn't that basically what casserole is? It's just a bunch of leftovers mixed up into a dish. Yeah, I wish I had more shredded, but that's alright. That is alright, guys. And we're gonna use the rest of this sliced pepper jack. About 3 more slices here. I'm just gonna break them into chunks. This isn't usually the way I do this. Usually the top would be covered in shredded cheese, but I forgot to get some extra shredded. Well, that's alright. It is a-okay. I'm just gonna fill in all the spots that aren't filled in here. So it's gonna look a little weird, guys, because I'm using sliced cheese and shredded cheese to top this casserole off. It's mostly the edges here that need to be filled in. Mostly the edges here. I'll throw some more in the middle. That corner there looks like he's using a little piece. Yeah, boy. Okay, I only got 1 more slice, unfortunately. Just gotta make sure. I just like to have all the gaps filled. Some more little boops. Boops and boops. Hopefully this doesn't make this look weird when it's done. But, you know, just filling in each gap with some cheese. You want this thing completely covered in cheese. Alright, well, that's about what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. But there you go. It's ready to go in the oven. Turn this light on. Alright, it should be warm enough now. I'll just throw that in there. And I'm going to give it about 20-25 minutes and then we'll be right back. Alright, guys. Should be done by now. It looks pretty done. Let's see here. Let's look at her. Maybe. Oh boy. Hold on, guys. I can't grab this out and videotape at the same time. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, I could not take that. I could not get that out and videotape at the same time, but there's what it looks like. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, if you had that smell-o-vision. Alright, wow, that looks delicious. I would have used more cheese if I would have had more cheese. I would recommend having a lot of cheese, just so you can cover every bit of this top here. I didn't really have as much cheese as I usually would put on a casserole, but that's alright. It'll still be good and gooey and delicious. Anyway, now let's, I'm going to plate up a bowl for myself and let you guys get the reaction to my first bite. Alright, look at that, guys. We're gonna give our first tastes here. Go ahead and scoopy baby so we can get that cheese pull. Oh, don't drop it. Oh yeah, look at that. Yummy. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. All right, guys. So this is my first bite here. I want to get like a bunch of stuff on this one fork scoop. Oh my god. One more.
Ooh, look at that cheese. Oh, look at that cheese.
That's good. Alright, guys. So, anyway, thanks for joining us. Make sure you follow us on X and Facebook. And we are now on Rumble too. So, make sure you check that out if you prefer Rumble over YouTube. So, yeah, subscribe to our channel. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow. The boys are coming for WolfPack podcast. And I'll probably be doing a lone wolf show later tonight. It's probably not going to come out till way later. So, but make sure you stay tuned and check that out. And we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Like and subscribe.